Hey guys, Ash here from the Gullets and Blues. Hope you're all well this Saturday morning. This is the preview video for Chelsea versus Everton. Kicking off tomorrow, of course, Sunday, 2 p.m. It's another Sunday game for Everton. And they say, that the fixtures aren't fair and that they're pre-scripted and teams don't get it. And one of the lads in work, he turned around and says to me, "What are you talking about? Sure, like Everton have had 3 games in a row now on a Sunday, and then they're playing on Liverpool." Oh, of course, he's a Liverpool fan. We're playing Liverpool then on the Monday. Yeah, but look who they were playing against. First Sunday, it was Arsenal. The second Sunday, Manchester United. The next Sunday was Chelsea. And then obviously next Monday is Liverpool. Okay, the big six. The big six getting the Sunday games. The big six getting the Monday games as per usual. Anyway, we're getting off topic there slightly. So yes, tomorrow's game, 2 o'clock kickoff. Very, very difficult game. But the good news is, from an Everton's point of view, is that they have a collection of players who are rumoured to be out injured. Jorginho, we know, definitely will not be playing because he is suspended. I believe Kante can't play, which is good. Christensen, Pulisic, Tammy Abraham. There was a couple of other names. Hudson-Odoi, William, I think they're all out. Most of them are. So that means that a certain Ross Barkley is most likely going to start for Chelsea against us. And it's up to us to keep the little shite quiet, if you know what I mean. From a point of view of a starting lineup, a lot of guys have been criticising, including myself, Jordan Pickford over the last month or so, and he's been, unfortunately, by Everton fans, ourselves, we've been christening him T-Rex, because of his short arms. I think it's in the heat of the moment we might say things like that, but at the end of the day, Stecklenberg, Virginia, they're nowhere near the standard of Jordan Pickford. Stecklenberg might have been in earlier years, but at the end of the day, as I said in the Monday supplement early in the week, unless we can't qualify for Europe and we cannot get relegated, that it's a definite on both sides. I think Jordan Pickford should stay in the side. Very, very simple. Keep him in the side. If we lose this game, or you lose against Chelsea and you're kind of out of it, there's no way you're going to get Europe. But then, take him out of the side, because he does need a kick up the backside, to be honest, to get him back in there. I believe it's a game we can't afford to lose. We can't afford to lose. A win is absolutely a must, but at the worst case scenario, we have to take a point from this. Burnley are picking up our points, and I think they're just gone ahead of us. So teams around us are starting to pick up points, and even though we're playing these big boys, we need to get these points in the top six to get up there, to get anywhere, not just Champions League, but to get to European football. And when you think about it, the likes of Southampton, Bournemouth, and I think West Ham, the good old Bubbles, they've all beaten Chelsea at Stamford Bridge this season. So if they can do it, there's no reason why we can do it. We're much better, teams than those 3 teams. And obviously, with the players that Chelsea are rumoured to have injured, this is our chance to take 3 points from Stamford Bridge and to break a hoodoo that we haven't won there for quite a long time. I think it might have been a League Cup or an FA Cup we may have won on penalties or something like that. It's in the back of my mind. The other good news, of course, is we know Mason Holgate earlier in the week signed a new 5-year deal, and then yesterday, even further great news, Dominic Calvert-Lewin signed a 5-year deal. So hopefully these boys will be up for it to get themselves going. And at the end of the day, if you think about it, both Richarlison and Dominic Calvert-Lewin pretty much now, almost week in, week out, are actually scoring goals. So we know it gives us a chance in any game to get points against any opposition on their day. So this means that it kind of falls now on the rest of the team to do their part, not just with getting the balls to the 2 lads up front, but to do their part to get in their goals themselves. The likes of Gylfi Sigurdsson, was so close to Richarlison in the number of goals last season, and he's got sweet F all, to be honest, this season. So he definitely needs to be working his socks off to get amongst the goals, get amongst the team, and get us up there. So getting into our starting 11, um, definitely one player I want to see starting the game is Bernard. I know Carlo still to work out his team and he wants to do this and he wants to do that, but I believe that our best left-sided player is Bernard, and forget this thing about the playing away from home. He needs to start the game. This thing that he's not as confident, or he's not as he's he doesn't offer as much in the game. Yes, in certain games that might be true, but he's not going to get better at that if we keep taking them out of the side. And he's going to get a bee in his bonnet as time goes on. If he knows, okay, I'm at home next Monday against Liverpool, I'll start. But this Sunday, it's an away game, I'm not going to start. He's going to get a bee in his bonnet. And if he does get that chance all of a sudden to come into the team as a starting lineup on an away game, he's just not going to have the confidence. So we need to stop that. He's been a great player as far as I'm concerned. He's shown some great movement on the pitch, on and off the ball this season. I think he should be definitely playing. So Pickford in goal. Coleman obviously picked up an injury in the game against Manchester United, so he's out. So Djibril Sidibe is obviously going to come in. Keane will come back out, bring in back in Mason Holgate, and Yerry Mina will partner him, of course, as definitely our best partnership in the central defence this season. And then I've gone for a slight change. The last couple of games I did bring in Leighton Baines, which don't get me wrong at all. He's been done well since he came in. But if Luca Dean is fit, would like to start him. Only for the fact because you just don't know what kind of team Chelsea are going to put out because of these rumoured injuries. And the likes of Willian and all, we're going to need someone with a bit more pace to keep up with him. So I'll bring in Luca Dean in that. In midfield, in the centre, Andre Gomez and Gylfi Sigurdsson, with Bernard, as I said, on his left, and on the right hand side, Theo Walcott. I think those four could do some serious damage if they get on their game, and Sigurdsson gets his passing boots right and get in there. And obviously Gomez looking for those direct balls out to the lads to get the ball into then DCL and Rishi up front, which leads off the end of the team. Hopefully Iwobi will be there if needed. As I said, if Bernard is having the best game, then by all means that we'll bring him in. But the other part of this now, the preview, is obviously our good old pals VAR. Let's hope they don't screw us around this season. Obviously Kevin Friend being the referee, Martin Atkinson I believe is going to be the VAR guy. So as I said, we're showing teams that we are capable of not going for nil all draws. We're capable of scoring goals, and if we can do that, and maybe it could be another chance. The third game in a row that we get off to a flying start and get an opening goal, we should be able to do it. As I said, this is a game that we cannot afford to lose. Minimum is a point. It will be a very, very difficult game. It's a hard one to call in regards of scoreline, because you just don't know what team Chelsea are going to put out. If the rumoured players and injuries that they have and our four in the centre in midfield can get amongst them, I'm going to go with a 2-0 win. I won't go with any scores. I just think we'll win comfortably 2-0 if they have that platter of injuries that they are rumoured to have. If they get a couple of them back, it'll be very, very difficult. It might mean that we might actually concede a goal, but I probably would take then a 1-1 draw at that point. But I think if the team is as we expected with these players missing out, I will go with a 2-0 win. I will see you guys. Don't forget, it's American time tomorrow, 2 o'clock. Obviously, there's been no rugby on this weekend because of the match being suspended by the coronavirus. It wouldn't have affected us anyway, so we won't be in the headies. We will be in our normal spot tomorrow, guys, 2 o'clock. Normal drinks, promotions apply. We'll see you all then. Don't forget, guys, share the video around to your mates. Watch on Facebook. Get it all about on YouTube. New members, of course, are welcome on the day. Finger food at half time and an afternoon with the Blues. Whoopsies! What more can you ask for? Alright, guys, we shall see you tomorrow, 2 o'clock at the Mercantile. Keep an eye out then, of course, for half-time reaction and full-time reaction from yours truly. This is Ash from the Gunners and Blues saying cheerio, and I'll see you tomorrow.